Next message.
Met you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot and you know this. You make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Working the ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked.
Okay, so I'm about to take Snoopy on his little walk, and so I asked him, I'm like, "Are you gonna be a good boy when we go out here?" And he talked back. Now I don't know if he was saying yes or no, but I took it as a no because the way he did his little grumble thingy. But that's something I want him to do. I want my doggy to talk back to me, whether it's good or bad. I want him to know, like, let your frustration out. let me know, and then we go back to being a good boy type of shit. So I'm so happy about that little growth because he talked back to me. I've never seen this movie, but just looking at this number right here and then splitting it up with just these people right here, because I've never seen this movie to know how many people are supposed to be splitting this money. But 8 ways, you're telling me $18 million, you're not satisfied? That's the true definition of greedy. $1 million, baby. Literally, all you need is $10,000 of that $1 million to grow and make that another million motherfucking dollars. So, baby, stop being greedy. The problem with a greedy person is a greedy person or someone who don't know how to save. 100% you can blow through $18 million. But at the end of the day, like, why would you not invest that? Like, why would you not want that to grow? Why would you not want to stay at least at $10 million? Literally, I would put $10 million aside, not touch it, and just play with that other 8 and be good for some good years type of shit. Like, baby. I don't know why they showed me this big ass number, but whatever. It just got my brain thinking just on greedy people. So I'm going to the doctor for my follow-up visit, and it's so crazy because, like, when I left the emergency room and I saw dizziness, it was so crazy because I really was dizzy and I didn't even realize I was dizzy. Like, it wasn't crazy dizzy, it was very faint, it was very light, and like literally I was dizzy for a good week or two afterwards, and it's just weird. It's weird to explain because I don't know when the dizziness went away, but 100%, like, once you're self-aware of something, it's like, whoa. Because, like I said, you're always chalking shit up to fucking life. And I'm getting ready to go to the doctor. I can't remember if I said that. And, I'm just making sure I grab this because, if I can't explain anything, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to just hand them the paperwork from the hospital, as well as they can contact the hospital or whatever. So I'm just making sure I put this out. And it's just like, I keep looking to make sure this right here is exactly what I think it means. Because it's like, you know what you went through. But to have a solidification is like biggest day right there in your face. It's just hard to believe type of shit. But the dizziness is me reading over this and I'm like, wow, I really was dizzy. And I'm not dizzy no more. Like, I don't know when it went away, but I'm not dizzy no more. And it just feels good to know that it was a reason behind it. And I have like just so much that I chalked up to life just come to fruition that it wasn't just life, it was something beyond my control type of shit.
Something not good, I'm not linking it. But if it is, then I will. So let's get into it. Y'all know I love putting little something together. So this is super simple.
Okay, so it's 420 and I figure it'd be dope for me to partake into my 420-ness and then do a workout. So that's what we about to do. I'm so cozy.
Met you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot, you know this. You make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Hurricane that ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked. I'm right, I know what I like. Sex tapes off even that dress. Tryna get you wet like a Baptist, really, dog. You're running out always. Since I don't wanna be like I'm paid. Baby girl, I ain't hating. You got options and I'm in red. You know you got options, baby. Yeah, you got options, baby. No, you got options, baby. Party is an option, baby. Fuck the hug and kisses, baby. This is for my real bitches. You got options. Tell that hating nigga to shut the fuck up. Tell that hating ass nigga to shut the fuck up. Tell that hating ass nigga to shut the fuck up. Fuck all that hugging and kisses, I fuck all they bitches. Show me what you know, that bitch you do making money with.
You're a cunt. I hope all your fucking family, friends, and childhood are a piece of shit just like the rest of them. I actually thought that you were something cool for a little while, but obviously you fucking aren't. You're really fucking destroying me of any emotion I ever had in my entire life. I fucking hate myself for the most part. Hope you're really fucking happy about that shit, you asshole.
Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella Friday. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I'm mad. Take off the fake D, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shit mill, take off the dope, take off the broken bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?
You ugly as fuck.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry up for us?
You out of pocket.
The word in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change, you miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries.
Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella Friday. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I'm mad. Take off the fake D, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shit mill, take off the dope, take off the broken bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?
You ugly as fuck.
Okay, so it's funny because I think today and yesterday, both, I've had two thoughts about like something my dad done to me that like A, confused me, and B, was a form of mental fucking abuse. And both times I thought about that, I didn't think nothing of it. And so then I check my emails, and there is an email from my dad. And first thing I see is baffled and confused. And then you get the preview, and just all of that in general is like, nigga, I choose my peace. Like, literally, that's what I said. My peace is important. Like, I don't even need to read it to even like, I'll probably read it because I'm just nosy, but like, I don't need to read it to understand, like, I'm choosing my peace. And that's all I'm going to say is my peace is more important. I don't need your mental abuse type of shit. And that is what it is. I've been wanting to cut my dad off since I graduated high school. Like, I was done with him then. And it's like, no. Like, and my confirmation for like even seeing the email was literally the last time I was there, and he was having physical therapy in the living room, and how he rushed me to get a towel because he was sweating, and literally he just asked and he's already rushing me type of shit. And him and his physical therapist and I both look eye to eye, like, he was my confirmation to, like, you see that shit. And so it was then in that moment where I was like, okay, that monster's still fucking there. And so in that moment of binding, like, literally the nigga snitched on his fucking self, in a sense, thinking he was binding, and in all elseness, all he did was just put everything on my mother, which my mother most definitely had nothing to do with our relationship, because your monster is what fucked up our relationship. You're the fuck up. So even then I was like, he's not even acknowledging that you put your fucking hands on me as a kid type of shit. Like, you're not even acknowledging or still apologizing. Because if a father really is forgiving of that shit, that's one thing you would like make sure your daughter understands type of shit. So it's like, you're doing all this honesty and blaming shit, but not once are you holding yourself accountable for the mental abuse that you've done to not just me, but my mother and my sister. Because believe it or not, the mental abuse that my dad put onto my mother and my sister, they put that shit right back on me. But the thing about it is, like, I'm smarter and I'm tougher than them. Like, bitch, y'all still in the projects type of shit. I will see myself out type of shit. Like, I'm better off without you type of shit. So it's like, literally, I choose my fucking peace, because that devil, y'all can stay right there where y'all at. But over here, like, no, we don't want that fucking energy type of shit. And it's like random. Like, why are you trying to, you already knew I was done with you. What you think? After so long that it was gonna change? No, it's not gonna change. It's still gonna remain the same, because ultimately at the end of the day, you've shown and you've proven you're still the same fucking monster type of shit. So it's just so crazy how I just literally don't even need to read the email to even if I choose to respond. It would be, I choose my peace. I don't need your abuse. Love ya, but no, I don't need to talk to you. And like, even the last message that he even said on my voicemail was not a loving father type of tone. Like, I know when it's love, and I know when it's you being the monster tone, and 100% it was the monster's tone. So yeah, like, no, you're not about to do that. Like, you keep showing the monster. And yeah, like, I don't care about pain and no shit like that. Like, in pain and when you drunk, your true emotions come out, and I most definitely listen to that shit type of shit. Like, I dealt with that with my mom, and I seen the fakeness in my dad type of shit. So so crazy because, yeah, I feel nothing. And even those thoughts, it was just like, I didn't feel nothing then. So it's like, is this the next final step of self-healing myself? In a sense, is okay, let's see. Like, I know I can really easily not respond, like, and forget about it. That's how easy it is for me to cut my dad off, in a sense. Like, it's not gonna bother me. And there we go. Just answered exactly why those thoughts didn't bother me, because I guess I'm healed. So, yeah. In case anybody sees this, or my dad, there you go. Like I said before, love both my parents, but my peace is important. Like, in order for me to be successful, in order for me to be happy, like, I gotta choose my peace. And my peace is telling you peace. Like, literally, like, no, don't want it, keep it, peace type of shit. So, yes. Okay, so those workouts were tough, only because I don't know, or I couldn't really see for sure if she had a resting stage or not, because it looked like that bitch was just going back to back type of shit. So for me, it was a little hard, but I modified some of those for exercises that I've done before that were basically the same thing. So basically, I did the same exercise. I just did basically the beginner's exercise. And so, like, when I started riding the bicycle, that's when, like, she was basically doing bicycle movement, but very advanced, very intermediate type of shit. And I'm like, bitch, like, I can do that, but like that and for that long, absolutely not. So then that's when I started to do the bicycles. And then this is like the same thing with like yoga and stretching, like when my ADHD get the best of me type of shit. And so then I just literally, if it was something that was hard or difficult, I just, whatever exercise that I remember from back in the day, I would do that exercise, because I would still feel the same movement that I was feeling from doing those. But at least now I can do more sets versus me stopping, because that's what you don't really want to do. Like, it's okay, it's nothing wrong with that, but for me, like, I'm trying to get the shit over with type of shit. So that's what I did. And the bicycle was basically the same thing for, I think, 3 different sets. And then eventually she did the bicycle, and then she did the bicycle without the bicycle handle. So at the end of the day, I was on the right track with just doing the bicycle type of shit. So yeah, that's the explanation of that portion of the video. Or maybe if I remember to switch, then for what's about to happen, because yes, I am struggling. I was struggling. And then I look up, and what's on the TV, if that is not the most biggest confirmation. Ooh, and that looks so pretty on the phone. But baby, major fucking confirmation. But look how dope this shirt and this hair goes. Like, alien vibes for sure. Ah! Love it. The simple things. Yes. Ooh, that bitch is it. Ooh, that is it. That's it. That's it.
Unique. I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me. I'm twisted, self-contradicted. Keep him addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. That's what you are. Category bad bitch. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Whip. Unicorn is the uniform you put on. Eyes on you when you perform. Eyes on eye when I put on. Mastermind and haute couture. Label horse cake like I'm so obscure.
So I am about to fry this chicken, and yes, it's a contradiction to exercising, but for me, because I don't eat a lot as it is, and it's going on a month, and I still have yet been able to get back into like a routine of really just eating like I was doing. So I don't deprive myself. I've said it before, I say it again, and this is exactly why I say I don't deprive myself. This is the only thing that I know physically I can eat right now, and not because it's just something I want, but like I have kind of the taste for it. Like, I don't even have the taste for it, but I brought the chicken, and if I'm going to eat the chicken, it's going to have to be fried. And that's just like how I am with fish. Like, if I'm going to eat fish and shrimp, it has to be fried, and I think I'm to a point where I'm like that with chicken. So really, that's the only reason why. I'll still try to bake it, but honestly, with whatever changes they've done to the chicken, I taste the difference. And right now I'm gonna fry it until I can figure out a way to bake my chicken to my satisfaction. So now it's just like a trial and error type of shit, and I don't even eat chicken like that, so it's not really like die hard like I need chicken type of shit, which is a struggle in itself because I don't really like ground turkey no more. I'm not a beef eater, and chicken, yeah, she not really my friend either. So, and I'm not a vegetable girl, so yeah, I just gotta do what the fuck I gotta do. So I am going to cook some broccoli to go with it, so that's gonna be my vegetable. And yeah, it's Thursday, so we just gonna start the weekend like that, because this will be today and tomorrow and maybe another day's meal, I don't know. So in my head, we're gonna fry it tonight, but tomorrow I am gonna bake it, or probably air fry it. Because no, I could bake it. I may bake it. Yeah, I may bake it. I don't know, but I already told myself that tonight we're going to eat the fried chicken, but tomorrow we're going to make an effort to figure out how to bake it. So I'm about to season it. I got my shit on right now. I'm about to get my vegetable thingy together now, because if I don't do it and then it becomes too late type of shit. So I'm going to do that. Put the air fryer on so I can make some Frenchie fries. And then, yeah, it's really basically a night. I wanted to paint, but looking at the time, I don't think I'm going to be painting, which that's fine. But I do want to get the start of these 2 pieces first, because after that, it's a free-for-all type of shit. But I want to get these specific colors out of the way, just because they're like an accent piece to the piece type of shit. So, yeah. See, and that's also, which I said before, why I want to get into drinking my vegetables, and then because the other vegetable is still good, creating my own pills. This is exactly why, because I still want to be able to get what I need in before anything else. And like this right here, easily, as long as I put this with orange juice on ice, bitch, we good. So occasionally with my meals, I just basically drink orange juice, and the orange juice has just apple cider vinegar in it. I add that to all my orange juice because we keep the orange juice on standby to basically to counter out any sickness that I may get. So like if I feel a tinkle or whatever in my throat, okay, we already got apple cider vinegar and the orange juice already mixed. Just drink some, take a shot, take a swig, whatever I gotta do. So that's normally what I do with that. The chicken, I need some more seasonings. Let's see, what we gonna season the chicken? Do we do some garlic parmesan? Maybe we'll do some garlic parmesan wings. Yeah, that'll be good. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Some garlic parmesan. So yeah.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Run. She drive a Nissan and she in a Pima. I don't want her.